How long do you think it's gonna last?
I don't know. I know it's marketing the shit. It's marketing the shit. I mean, he made over $2 million in 6 months. It's marketing the shit. That's all you can ask for.
Did he or did the people running him? The people running him.
His manager just posted $21 million in his bank account, so he had to see over too. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, my whole thing is like, you know, the longevity of everything. The longevity.
I think you don't need it.
I think until
when you got smart people around you, say this, right? If I touch $1 million, I did my fucking job. I did my job. Because the average person ain't gonna see it.
This is true. Did you want me to play that song tonight too? You sent me another song. You sent me, was it Juice? It's a Juice 2 master.
What's up, bro? That one already dropped.
That don't mean I don't have to play it.
You can if you want to.
All right.
What's up, man?
And the other one that you sent me.
What's up? Shout out to Hard Body Radio, man.
They set it off. That's one with Kashito Suave on it.
Huh?
Y'all artists want to get up here and holler at my bro Jason Zavala, man.
It's Mage.
Shout out my bro Zaire Shabazz, man. His radio show down in Arlington, man.
Flatline Juice and then Kashito Suave.
Okay. What other one did I just download? I just downloaded something else. Oh, Dope Man.
Next week,
that's this song. I'm so confused right now.
That's another one off the GSS mixtape coming up.
You know it's levels to this shit, bro. You know
somebody's phone vibrating. Is that your phone vibrating?
No, I actually need to charge one.
There's a
You got a box or something? I have a wire. I just need to charge it.
You have the box too, or you need a box?
For that last bid I took, man. Shit would have been way better, man. But you know, we back now.
There you go.
We back now.
But yeah. I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked, y'all, because I'm trying to. Jason sent me some more music while we were sitting here before I got a chance to grab it, and I didn't want to forget to play it. I'm trying to squint and everything. So
you sent her the love feature?
Yeah, he sent me
keep grinding.
Hold on. I just play some damn music while I'm trying to do this, y'all. I told y'all, forgive me, I'm old. Y'all know I'm old. I'm a damn grandmother. I'm getting ready to be a grandmother for the 5th time in November.
Make sure y'all my bro, get up there, get some work done. Travel a little bit, get up there, holler at my bro. Hard Body Radio. Jason Zavala, he the cloud. Shout out to him, you know he on my team, that's my guy. Make sure y'all get up to Hard Body, man. All y'all rappers, man. Make sure y'all my guy.
Y'all hear him right? Y'all hear him right? Yeah, this is Hard Body Radio, Baltimore Paparazzi, Lisa. I'm going to play some music while I try to upload this other music that I was sent. So I make sure I get this music played. Yeah.
Play, bro.
We're gonna come right back. Hopefully. I forgot I turned it in on here. Alright. Now I gotta try to figure this shit out. I just loaded up from here. Because what I usually do is when you send me the music, I put them in a folder, and then I just pull it from that folder. But it's not fun. We are at them brothers when we win a shot. We are at them brothers when we win a shot. We are at them brothers when we win a shot. Yeah, we are at them brothers when we win a shot. Fuck, they gon' watch me there. They gon' watch me there. I'm so fucking dirty. Fuck, they gon' watch me there. Dirty money, that clean house. House money got a red stick. Baking soda got a mask door. I just like when I stand clean. I done feel the bitch that love to place an order. Stuffing every shooter, use the close the gutter. 30 in that clip, that rapper around the corner. And we don't play no game, we shoot the feet the corner. I'm rapping brothers with that stand up. And that's just a road that you can dance on. On that mic, we put my hand up. And thinking God that I'm alive, I took my man on. I done made about 10 bands. Hardcore, no love long. Nickname me 10 Man. I'ma drop them Gucci before I get them Jordans. I tell them jokers and my name is dog. If it ain't about no money, then it's less support. Cause Fendi first have been a model, Fendi underscore. Cause Fendi first have been a model, Fendi underscore. Ask me how I did it, tell them place the order. This ain't homegrown, come across the border. Ain't playing fair, charging to them, tell them play fortune. We don't write them presents when we win a shop. We don't write them presents when we win a shop.
Everybody got quiet.
When we win a shop. Yeah, we don't write them presents when we win a shop. Dirty money never felt so clean. And my nightmares are still with his dreams. If I had a witness, I'ma get him clean.
The damn Popeye's settling in.
Chopper, church bells, that's the mercy on. Sparkle methazine, got me extra lean. I should sell the light the way my diamonds gleam. Straight from my door, they say that nigga clean. Got a new man.
My oldest daughter just let us know she's having her second child in November. I hope she has a boy, cause Caden's the only boy we got. He's the only boy we got. We got a grandson and 3 granddaughters.
But do say here to cover yours if you get out of order. Level see the shit, I tell them bitch you fought it. Ask me how we did it, tell them place the order.
Everybody that moved out, y'all know what time it is. What type of time we on? We gonna fuck these streets up this song.
We don't write them presents when we win a shop. We don't write them presents when we win a shop.
Campaign for real this
We
song.
don't write them presents when we win a shop.
Big fat.
This gonna be all randomized.
It's a big fat. We fucking these streets up this song. We campaign this song. That's a big fat. Big cars. Jordan. Oh yeah, Kashito Suave up here whipping too, man. We should all turn that to my boy, man. He grind.
Suave. Look. Hey, look. Nigga, I can hear your heartbeat. And I don't ride with little niggas. Where your car seat? I put my shoes on a nigga trying to cross me. If you ain't talking about
Y'all got some dope ass producers for real.
nigga, I can hear your heartbeat. And I don't ride with little niggas. Where your car seat?
I see y'all niggas in the churches tonight.
If you ain't talking about no chicken, they ain't lost me. If thinking you're a count zeros, where you getting zero? Never got me saving bitches, I'm no fucking hero. And she annoying, she keep calling, I ain't picking up. And I be bored, bitch, I'm scoring, I ain't giving up. I'ma like the rappers like a death.
Y'all killing my baddie. I'm gonna holler at y'all niggas in the churches tonight.
Tell them they can watch you on Hard Body Radio Facebook Live
I'm in the Hard Body Radio, Facebook Live.
or the Baltimore Paparazzi YouTube channel. Baltimore Paparazzi YouTube channel.
Baltimore Paparazzi YouTube channel.
Either one.
GSS Instagram. You already know how I feel about y'all, man. It's all love, man. Shout out my folks, man. It's all love, man. But next week, I'm dropping a fucking bomb on y'all. I don't know. I've been talking about it for a minute. But I'm going to let the cat out the bag next week. Y'all motherfuckers you see.
You see this, right? That's why I keep my shit plugged up. That shit ended too damn quick. Yo, that shit ended quick like shit. I wasn't even looking at the damn screen. Welcome back to In the Spotlight. It's your girl Lisa, the Baltimore Paparazzi Hard Body Radio. And that was a song from each of my guests. I'm gonna tell you what. Let me tell you. I'm a lyrics person, but I don't deny beats either because I love a good beat. And you guys got both. See, I told you I like stories. I like things that make sense. I don't like people that just rhyme words. So like I listen to words. So I was listening to the words and I'm like, yeah, Jason, you never fail me. You never fail me. Never. I thought it was going to be close with the one dude But yeah, because when he told me he was what did he call it? Nerd something.
Fidel, Dana Rice.
No, not him. I liked him too. The dude from Bethlehem. He changed his name.
Nightwing.
Yeah, him.
He used to be called Maverick.
Yeah, him. Changed his name on me. Like, yeah.
Maverick.
Yeah. What do he call his type of hip hop? Something about gamer or something, nerd something. Nerdcore. Never heard of that before.
I never did either.
I was scared when he said nerdcore. But he's not. He's good. I like him. I like him. Jason's never failed me.
Well, he ground.
Oh, I know. Like I said, me and Jason, it was a few years ago we met. And he brought some people down to from Pennsylvania to do the show.
Yeah, he's a hustler, man. That's what I credit him for. He's a hustler. I appreciate a hustler. Mm-hmm. I appreciate a hustler.
I met him through Facebook. Yeah,
well, see, then you must have been doing something right. You feel me? Because like I said, everybody that Jason has brought down since we started doing this little collab thing has been like, I'm like, not disappointed. Not at all.
Actually, I met him like maybe 2-3 weeks ago.
Really?
That was it.
Yeah,
We've been talking for a while.
Yeah.
At that come up show.
Yeah. I knew
we ran into each other.
See, like, why can't y'all have shows on a fucking Friday so I can at least try to come up?
Saturday, June 23rd, Autism Speak Showcase.
I know, but that's a Saturday.
You can do it.
I'm here.
Cancel it.
See, you sound just like Billy. Billy Lyon tells me that shit all the time. He had a show down.
Come out, bring her body video up there.
Oh, I could.
Do that.
I ain't got no. I ain't. You know what?
That.
I haven't booked for that.
What?
I booked
June 23rd. Book GSS. That's it.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
Autism
See, he's smart. He's smart. He's smart. Cause I didn't think of that.
He's a hustler.
Yeah, you see how it works.
Make sure I got some Wi-Fi.
You got it. We got you.
I got some Wi-Fi. I got the program on my laptop.
On my phone.
I got hotspot on my phone. Just saying.
You could work too. You can be like Hard Body Radio, Baltimore Paparazzi.
Yeah, I know. See, Jason got me. He got me. I can't look. It is recorded and everything. I got witnesses and everything. I can't say, Jason. I don't know nothing about that. Just be like, God damn it, call it up. Look, go get on Lisa's page and tell her.
You're gonna meet some dope artists out there. There's a lot of dope artists out there.
Yeah, and like I said, everybody that Jason has brought down.
We already got Jay Smooth on it.
Yeah.
We got Jay Smooth on it. We got
He came up yet?
Huh?
He came up yet?
He was the first one.
He was there.
We got Jay Smooth. Nightwing decided that he's gonna do it. We got him.
That's cool. What is the Autism Speaks? Let me put you on the spotlight. What is the because I have really two good friends of mine and both their daughters are autistic. One she's 18 and one is 8. So I have another. He's not even a friend anymore because but his son is autistic as well.
Well, it's not gonna be Blue Squad Society. It's gonna be we're gonna take it back to Gotta Start Somewhere. Mm-hmm. It's the Autism Speak Showcase. June 23rd, artists to perform. Right now we're working out prices, but half of the proceeds that we make is going to the Autism Speaks walk in Philly.
Okay.
In the fall. We're gonna do that, and then the other half is gonna go to another showcase.
Now, is not to really be into the personal side, but is there a reason why you decided to do the Autism Speaks? Show or
Yeah. My her son has a form of autism.
Okay. So because there's a big broad spectrum. I've learned that over the years. Yeah. Like I said, my one friend that I met in college, Sojourner Douglas here, which is no longer college anymore. It's a black college. Of course I went. I have children who are biracial. They needed to know that side of their family because they weren't going to learn it through school.
Right.
But and one of my friends, her daughter, when I met her, she said, she was telling me about her daughter being autistic, and her form of autism is totally different than my best friend's daughter's autism. Right. It's a whole different. I mean, you see people that you don't think are autistic, and then you find out that they are on the spectrum.
Well, it's crazy. Like when when I first posted about it, it's crazy like how many people hit me back and was like, I want to be part of this.
Right.
My son has it, my daughter has it,
You,
all that.
yep.
And I would never know other than just a showcase like
Right.
this. But yeah, it's 3 to 11, 3 to 6 p.m. are for the children, and then 7 to 11 is for 18 and up.
Oh, okay.
But 3 to 6 has to be clean lyrics only.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I seen when you had posted up about that, about the clean lyrics. So you're still booking for that show?
Yep. We have.
Okay.
I'm meeting up. It's got to start somewhere and Move Over Magazine. Move Over Magazine is out of Reading and everything. We have a meeting actually tomorrow morning about all this.
Okay. Well, you know me. You know, send me the information or the flyer, or tag me in it or whatever, and then I'll get it out to people down here because there's always artists. That's what I like. I like artists who want to go other places. I hate the fact that there's artists here in Baltimore who won't go 45 minutes down to DC and do a damn show. Yeah. Hate that shit. But
they were just talking about that on the ride up here.
What?
Yeah, I would rather leave.
Everybody just want to stay in. They just want to stay in Reading.
That's because it's comfortable. It's their security blanket.
Yeah, but if they.
But they don't realize.
They don't realize once you leave, you got more fans when you leave than you
when you guys came down to this and did the show at 5 Seasons with me.
Yeah.
Didn't they get applause?
They wouldn't. The thing is people that they knew from the hometown, they all stayed away. Once people out of state came up, they all came up to the front stage.
Because it's different. It's different. See, the people in your city, they're used to seeing you.
Right.
You're too accessible. So typically, they're like, oh yeah, we've seen this shit before. Or we seen this shit before. And then we always see you. When you go other places, the appreciation for your craft and your hard work is different. And then it makes you want, like for me personally, when I go other places, it makes me want to like perform out the box.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're like, I want to give these motherfuckers a show. I just want to, it gives you that energy. Like you talking about vibe. I was like, it's crazy how some of the stuff that we talk, but like that you guys have said, I just had this conversation earlier today. I am the type of person that I don't like people. I like people, but I don't like people. You know what I mean?
I hate people.
I high five on that. but you understand what I'm saying,
I
right?
I like people, but I hate
people at the same time.
At the same time.
I found my kindred spirit. Damn. But it's the energy.
Right.
I like energy. So there's certain people that when I see them, that I hug them and I don't want to let go because of the energy that they give me. I will be in my house, like say the night after the show, I had a show to go to, an event to go to. Really don't fucking feel like going. That's how I feel. Like today, like I really didn't want to leave my house today. Like I had an incident happen yesterday, Friday. If I could take Friday, the 27th off the fucking map, crumble it up and throw it down in the pits of hell, I would. That's how bad that day was. Today I didn't want to do anything. I'm on the phone with my homegirl and I'm like, I don't feel like doing shit. I didn't get up out of bed until like 11:30. I didn't want to get up, but my son coming there getting on my damn nerves about going to the store or some shit. I don't know what he coming there for. And I got up and I was like, I don't feel like doing shit today. I don't feel like going nowhere. She was like, I'm sitting there and time is going. I'm like, I got to get in the shower. I got to get dressed. I got to do my hair. I got to do my face. I don't feel like going nowhere. Slowly, I do everything. Then I hit traffic. God. Then they come in here and I'm done. Like, I'm at that point. You guys come in. I don't care. I'm here. You're here. That's all that matters. I don't care. Like, everything that happened today, I still don't feel like doing shit, but I'm here. and I'm smiling. And I'm having a good conversation.
Right.
So,
either way, you gotta make it.
when I feel like that about a show, and I go to a show, all that feeling kind of goes away because the people that I'm around and the energy that they give me. But then there's this certain people that, like when they go to hug me, I can feel that
energy.
And it's like, not today. You know, so it's like I said, it's that vibe that you get.
Like when I was in Miami, when I did my show in Miami, that was like the best crowd.
They fuck with you like they knew you.
Exactly. It's like as soon as I mentioned my name, I said where I'm from, everybody yelling. You know what I'm saying? Oh, all right. You know what I mean? I get comfortable, and I'm on the stage by myself. That was one of the first times I ever performed on the stage actually by myself.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
In Miami of all places.
I was comfortable. You know what I mean? I was there with him and my brother. You know what I mean? Just that. And they stayed. I was like, nah, y'all can stay.
And those were the only two people that you knew, right?
Yeah. The only two people. And
I like it like that.
I wasn't even supposed to be in there. Honestly, I was too young to be in there. It was 21 and up. And I had my brother's ID.
Well, that's the thing. So you can say that now.
Yeah.
Statute of limitations went up. Can't catch me on that.
That was good,
but it's like I said, a lot of people like Billy Live. Billy Live does shows. He's from out Westminster, which is out there by the hour or so. And he slowly made his way into Baltimore City. And now Wisdom Court does shows. They put shows on themselves now. And they have been for years. But Billy doesn't perform that much in Baltimore anymore. Baltimore Big Steve is another one. He performs in Baltimore maybe once, twice a year, if that. Because he's performing elsewhere. You know,
I used to be like that, right? If it was like a major event, I would make sure I was like right under the headline. But now I'd be like, man, I ain't doing that shit. I'm cool. You know what I mean? Me and Jason be talking, he be like, hey, where you want to perform? I'd be like, yeah, bro, we gotta be out. If it's not like, I don't want to do no local shit.
See, and that's like I said, like Billy's been doing shows. I said, he's got venues that he's became a part of. Delaware, New Jersey, New York, a couple places in Pennsylvania, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Yeah, that's where I first met him.
Right.
We went out to Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Yeah.
For his one, for Wisdom Court Entertainment.
Yeah.
He's part of the mixtape too.
Oh, okay. His birthday was the other day. I actually made a nice post. Me and Billy, if you were ever, I tell people don't add me on my Facebook because my Facebook be ratchet as shit sometimes.
It's funny though.
Yeah. But especially don't add my IG.
Instagram? Damn.
Don't. I've been cool.
There's times where I'll go on Instagram and just like.
No, my homeboy said my homeboy said that he's gonna start asking me for child support because I'm the reason why him and his wife have so many kids. I said, it's not my fault. Don't go on my page. He said, no, because it'd be a post and I'd screenshot it and send it to my wife. I said, I have nothing to do with what happens in your bedroom. Nothing. I've been kind of cool on that because of the situation that happened on Friday. But, shit. But like if you would ever see like a conversation between me and Billy Live on Facebook, like I'll say something, Billy will say, I don't care. And I'll be like, so? And he'll say something smart and I'll say something smart. People would think that we don't like each other, but that's my brother. So, you know, that's just how we talk to each other. He'd be like, I don't care. Like, I don't like you. He's like, I don't like you. My ex-boyfriend, we do the same thing. We were at Malibu for a show and Billy was like, can you take the picture? Like, I'm trying to get all the artists together and we're going to take this picture. I was like, all right. He said, use my phone. Why? He said, so I can have the picture. I was like, all right. So I'm trying to get everybody's like, because they're drunk. Everybody's drunk. They're at a show. Of course they're drunk. So everybody's meandering everywhere. There's some girls over here trying to be cute. I stopped being cute a long time ago at a show. I'm being comfortable. Some other people over here. So all of a sudden I was like, if y'all don't fucking, you want me to take this picture or not? So everybody's getting together. My ex-boyfriend, because he's a rapper too, he stepped back. He said, I don't fucking like you. I said, I don't fucking like you either. They're getting the picture. That's just how we talk to each other. Billy's the same way. Billy is like one of those guys that he's trying to help everybody. You know, he's just one of these people, like when he gets on big shows, he has like a 20-30 minute set.
You want to pull somebody else up?
He pulls some of his other, he pulls some people, he pulls J Money up there. His son now raps. His son has a rap group.
I saw that.
Huh?
I saw that.
They're good.
Yeah.
They're good. Ignorant Idols is their name. Yeah.
But Billy Lyle really puts on for kids too.
Yeah, we just had a Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
They're getting ready to have pizza in the park. He has a kid. It's a kids club, Wisdom Court Kids Club. So he's just one of those people that does that kind of stuff too. And there's other people in the city that are doing stuff too. Chris Marcel is a producer that has been working with kids, teaching them how to make beats. My friend Savage the Beast from Team Cremate, for the past 10 weeks has been working with these kids. He's been recording them, mixing their music and everything, and teaching them about recording and everything for the past 10 weeks. So we have a lot of people that are doing the mentoring thing and basically education of what they love to do. So I mean, that's what I'm liking to see, and you don't really hear too much about it. So, like I said, to go back on the whole going out of state, just out of town is one thing. I mean, because Pennsylvania is huge as shit. I didn't realize how big that damn place was until I had to go to Milton.
Yeah, but it's not that big. Like,
it's bigger than Maryland, yo.
Yeah. It's
and Delaware. I was born in Delaware.
Shout out to Paulie De Niro. He's from Delaware. He's popping out there too. He's moving. And there's somebody else out here today from Maryland. I mean, from Delaware. There's another artist out here today. He performing out here tonight. But Paulie De Niro is my guy, man. He from Delaware. He's grinding. Shout out to him. Shout out to that guy.
I like when I see people that want to get out of where they are to perform other places, and they get in touch with, like, I tell people all the time, like, you see a flyer for a show that's down in D.C. or Pennsylvania or New York. There's a number usually on there, or there's some way of you finding out who's putting that show on. There's a way of you finding out who that promoter is. Maybe you can't get on that show,
but you might be able to get on the next one.
Right.
And if you show your ass at the first one, they'll call you for the next one.
Right. Definitely. I mean, it's good business. It's always about good business. Oh, the bathroom.
So I went down to Miami one time, right? It's a couple years ago before I did some time. And I performed down there at a music conference, right? And somebody from there was like, they was from like Boston. Like, yo, can you be in Boston Tuesday? We got a show down there.
And you're like,
I was like, yeah, I could be in Boston Tuesday. I go down Boston Tuesday. He like, yo, this nigga really can. And Success from Atlanta Records, he was at the show on Tuesday. But he was out Miami too. He was like, yo, this nigga really showed up. Nigga, you just left from Miami, you in Boston? I'm like, yeah, nigga, I'm down there. So he like, yo, you want to perform in New York on Saturday? I'm like, shit. Yeah, I'm there. So it's like,
you make it work if this is what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm making my business to get there.
That's like, I mean, something that you said was like, about people being lazy, and that's like me. Like I said, I'm a supporter of the whole scene. So whenever, like, I believe in somebody, I'll push them. I know you probably got 15 other motherfuckers behind you, but you got the one white lady behind you too.
But that's dope.
You know what I mean? So, but if I'm pushing you, you're not pushing yourself.
What's his name? Billy Lyle?
Mm-hmm.
You been pushing him the whole damn show. That's dope though.
But see,
seriously, that's dope.
And you'll hear me talk about Baltimore Big Steve too, because you know what Baltimore Big Steve did? Took me to Houston and New Orleans twice last year. I didn't have to pay for anything. Didn't have to pay for anything. The second time we drove, and I paid for a lot. My fucking sanity. That was a bad road trip. But we had fun, because I got to meet David Banner. So yeah, I got a picture with him and everything. But, and Raheem Devon. I can't leave Raheem out, even though he's just from down the road. But I met both of them in New Orleans. The time before I met Mia X. You know who Mia X is?
No, I don't know.
She used to be part of No Limit. Mama Mia.
Yeah,
anyway, that was probably before you.
Probably know.
Yeah. But I got to meet her because she was there too at the record store we was at, And I got to meet Dancing Dan and Nick, you know, we live, baby. Those two, I got to meet them before they blew completely up. So because of him, I got to travel. I got to take pictures and video and have fun in Houston and New Orleans and I shot a video in Lil Flip's neighborhood. I don't shoot video, but I'm shooting a video. Next Friday.
You shooting one next Friday?
Here. Supposed to be. We'll see what happens. It's actually the video that we started to shoot back a couple months ago, and we got to finish up. But anyway, I don't shoot video. But goddamn it, Steve gets me to shoot video. Him and Deezy, every single time. Lisa, can you shoot this video? What? No, how he got me the first time was he came to the studio when we was on the next street over, and he was like, "I want to talk to you about some shit about the trip." I was like, "All right, just come through." I was actually interviewing Billy live that night. Excuse me. So he come in, we talking or whatever. So he started talking about this video. I was like, "Okay, cool. Who's shooting the video?" He was like, "You are." I said, "The fuck? Who said I was shooting a goddamn video?" He was like, "You were shooting a video." And then when we was in New Orleans last time, we were supposed to be shooting a video with Chopper Styles, Chopper Styles. But he was at the Essence Festival, and we couldn't get in touch with him and all kinds of other shit. But because they got a song with him, I'm hoping that they get somebody else to shoot that video, because we're supposed to be going to Memphis to go shoot the video with Turk, Hot Boy Turk.
Yeah, that's dope.
Because they got a song with Hot Boy Turk, and we're hoping that when BG gets home, we get BG on the song. Shoot that video too. I'm hoping I can get BG to come in for an interview. And Turk.
Yeah, that's dope.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
But because of him, I'm able to do all this stuff.
You're able to network with different people.
And that's why, like, people they don't say it to my face. Of course, they're not going to. They don't understand why I'm back Billy like I do. Why I back Steve like I do.
But at the end of the day, you know why they show you that love? Because your love is genuine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the love you show them is genuine. So when you good peoples, you have no choice but to show genuine love back. And
that's what I do with a lot of people. TAGMG is a collective. It's a group of individual artists. They're like brothers. They all kind of, some of them grew up together and whatnot. And there's, I don't know how many of them. It's like 500 and bitches. It's exaggeration, but there's a lot of them. And they were the first artists to buy their pictures from me with no watermark, no logo. And when they came in, because Street Sky had just dropped a project called Lovers and Stoners, and they brought me this picture that they took backstage at the event that we were at, and they blew it up and they gave it to me. To you know, just because I love those guys, I support those guys. I went and got Google Play. I went and got a subscription to Google Play because I wanted to hear Lovers and Stoners before he got here. Because I knew that music, because he's a producer. Street Sky's a producer, but he's also like, he's going into the R&B kind of field. But, he's just a master, jack of all trades, master of none, maybe, I don't know. He's mastered the beats like crazy. He used to work with Jim Jones and them back in the day. So you just never know. But I'm a genuine person. So genuine people flock to me. It's them phony ass people that don't.
Now stay away. You know why? Because you expose they fucking bullshit. You expose they fucking bullshit. Phony people don't like being around real motherfuckers, man. It make them feel uncomfortable.
Right. That's why, like I said, when me and Jason, we hadn't talked in a couple of years. We were Facebook friends, but we really hadn't had any kind of conversation or anything. And then, he hit me up, I guess, after, I don't even know what I think because of the radio show or something. And
because I took 2 years off.
Yeah.
From my surgery.
Yeah.
Then actually it was earlier last year.
And
no, later in the year, because it was when I really decided to get back into it.
Yeah, and because of the radio show, and he was like, "What do you think about me bringing some artists down from PA? Like, let's do it. Don't have a problem with it. Let's get it done." because my show is not just for local artists. It's for anybody who wants the spotlight on them. So I've had business people in here. My booking manager, before she was my booking manager, she was in here because she was a booking manager for a male and a female exotic dancers. So she came and talked about her job. And at that time, I was having like 2 people at a time come in on a 2-hour show. And when I had her and a artist sit down next to each other, the same things that he was complaining about business, she was complaining about the same thing. So I said, isn't it kind of funny how y'all in 2 different businesses, but you have the same complaints about business? Because it's all business. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. You know, like you said, it's 10% music, 90%
business.
And that's what, you know, a lot of people don't get. Now, you were lucky enough to have people, I guess, say something to you and then you went and looked it up, or maybe you just one of the people like me, like,
he just gotta drive.
Yeah,
he just gotta drive. I'm gonna figure this shit out.
I really just be trying to. I be up just thinking like, how can I get to the next level? You know what I mean? How can I? You know what I'm saying? How can I make some progress real quick? How can I do something that make it easier for me, get my foot in the door? So the internet is right there.
Yeah, and like I said, a lot of people, like I hate when somebody posts up a question on Facebook, and I'm like, do they not have Google?
Right.
They don't have Google.
The same thing. Like,
I don't have Google. I'll be like, you know what? Google knows that answer. I'd be such a smart ass. That's why people don't like me, because I'm a smart ass. I really am. I try not to be, but it's embedded in me because my father's a smart ass.
It's all bad. I'm bad.
But I'm just.
telling you.
How long have you known?
She's even said it too, though.
How long you
hang
guys?
out with him and Cannon, and then I go back home.
Cannon.
She looks at me and she goes,
You know Cannon?
That's my engineer. That's my guy. That's my brother.
He's worse. Do not bring them 2 together. I know. I had him here. I had him.
With me, he's worse.
Don't bring. No, we will not survive the night.
He's worse. Bear with me. He's worse.
The one trip, I want to go home. The moment that we started.
So what you're saying is
him and Cannon together.
What you're saying is
I had Cannon in my passenger seat, and then I got a phone call from him. So it was Cannon to the side of me and him in my ear.
So what
I'm like, no.
So Jason, what you're saying is anytime that you 3 are together, she says, no, I want no parts of it, right?
I have been around both of them.
No.
Oh.
No.
I've been around.
This is her first time being here, because I'm always like, I don't know. Because I can't, because it's him, and I'm like, fuck this guy. And then Candace starts, and I'm like, fuck him too. And then I go back home, and she's like, fuck you.
So if we're going to use an algebra question here, the answer is she does not want to be around all 3 of y'all at the same time, because then, she'll probably say, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Don't let her fool you.
She's like that too.
She'll give me shit the whole way down. She didn't talk the whole way.
I found out today she might be worse than that.
But see, that's a good thing.
The whole time she didn't talk, unless it was ripping me another asshole. That was it. And
what's your astrological sign?
I'm a Libra.
Okay, what's yours?
Cancer.
Oh.
I'm a Cancer too.
Oh.
Taurus.
Oh, yeah, I know that. What about you, little quiet one? Virgo? Yeah, my husband was a Virgo. He was kind of laid back, but he was a smart ass too. My husband was like 6'4", big dude from DC. Yeah,
I can't.
See, I'm just.
She was giving me shit, which then fed him. So she give me shit, she stops, and I hear it from the back.
I'm just saying.
So it was
but you know what? But life is so much more interesting with smart asses.
It is. It would be boring without us.
It is though.
It really is.
Life would be boring without us.
You know, and I'm one of those people that's a smart ass and doesn't realize I'm being a smart ass until.
Oh no, they realize it. They realize they're smart asses.
You know what it is?
No.
Something might happen, nobody says nothing, but it come out my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. The awkward moment you never have if you're around age or Canada.
My face tells everything. So if I'm at a show, because I'm always front and center, because I'm always taking pictures. I told you I take pictures from the first act to the last act. My back be killing me, everything.
I saw that picture of you when you looked at the one guy like he was like crazy.
That wasn't, no.
I saw that. No,
that was not a guy. No.
She's like this. She's like.
Let me explain. Hold up. I'm going to give you the explanation. I was at a show at the Auto Bar, Wisdom Court show. Now, I don't remember who was on stage, but the DJ, and it's that Hennessy too.
Yeah,
that DJ caught a picture of me. Hold up, I'm gonna find it for y'all. The DJ caught a picture of me. Now he's my homeboy, right?
Yeah, that was funny though.
It was. He sent it to me because he didn't want to post it, so he sent it to me. So I posted, but I didn't send the other pictures that he sent me of who I was looking at. But I'm just saying, like, I know I was not looking at anybody performing except for...
I know you were. You were looking at somebody in the crowd.
Yeah, my ex-boyfriend's girlfriend.
Oh.
Because she was drunk. Her and her friends.
You see the face she's making?
Mm-hmm.
Kashito. You see that?
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
I did. They was drunk. Them girls was drunk as shit. They was drunk before they got there. And it was not, and people were like, oh, because I say it was my ex-boyfriend's girlfriend. He introduced me to her that night. I've known about her.
Time you met her?
Huh?
That was the first time you met her?
Yes.
And you giving her this thanks face.
Yo. Because they was drunk as shit. And like when you're sober, you don't like drunk people. I told you I don't like people. So he introduced me. Like
that.
Right.
She'll give you the face. She won't
It fuels me more.
She won't say, huh?
It fuels me more.
You're an agitator, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're an agitator. You're like my nephew. My nephew's a fucking agitator. My nephew, when he gets on right. He'll be like, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you.
And he'll say something like that, and it's like, yo, you touching me.
I'm like a professional, like you don't want no bullshit to happen around me. We're gonna laugh about that shit all night.
And then he'll make you think you forgot about it, and he'll bring it up again.
That's like my ex. My ex is like that. My ex, he's petty as shit. The one whose girlfriend I was looking at, he's petty as shit. And that's why him and I, we broke up like 4 or 5 years ago because he cheated on me with my so-called best friend because she lied to him. Yeah.
Hold on. Say that again. How she lied to him?
She lied to him and told him I was cheating on him.
Oh, she tricked him.
Yeah.
She tricked him into some coochie.
Yeah. For like almost 4 years. They was together for like 4 years.
Shit. Before you found out?
No. I knew something was going on because we had that women's intuition. So I knew something was going on, and he finally came clean. And then
he came clean?
Yeah. When he but then when he found out that it was all lies, like he's still apologizing to me. I know I fucked up. I said, look, well, we passed that because I forgave him. I forgave him when I found out what had happened. When I found out that she lied to him and said that I was cheating on him, I was thinking about it because she was going and hanging out with him behind my back, and he started changing how he was acting. You know how men do. Yeah, that's how we catch y'all cheating.
That's a book shit.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? So when I found that out, because that's my best friend,
they both was changing at the same time.
He figured that she wasn't lying because of course she's my best. She knows what's going on. He just didn't realize how conniving.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie, man. I be telling my girl this shit. You know what I say? Don't let no female trick you out your spot. Don't let no female trick you out your spot, man. Mm-hmm. Because they be around you. Everybody around you don't want good for you.
She made the mistake. She made the mistake a couple years before, telling me that she was jealous of my life because I had a house, I had 2 vehicles.
You should have got rid of her.
See, I did for like, before I met my boyfriend at the time, I wasn't friends with her. And then New Year's came around, he was like, yo, she's your friend. Like, he didn't even really know, he didn't know her.
He didn't know the backstory to it.
He didn't know her, he didn't know really what was going on. He knew that she was one of them people that, okay, we're all friends. All of us are friends. Well, then I say something about Jason. Me and you talk about Jason behind his back, but we smiling in his face.
No, that fake shit.
Right.
We don't do that.
And then I go to Jason, I'm talking about you. Me and Jason I'm telling Jason something about you. So I'm playing this little game.
Yeah, that's the cancer. You got to get the cancer. You got to cut the cancer out.
Right.
I tell Jason all the time, even now.
Yeah.
Don't get caught up in the bullshit.
And there's a lot.
The bullshit is worthless. The bullshit amounts to nothing at all.
Right, we just had this talk this week.
Early in the week.
But my thing is this. My thing is this. That's just like okay. I'm gonna take this personal shit into the music shit. Now, because I found out that she was talking shit about me, her and 1, 2, 3 other, it was 4 of them having this little conversation about me. I was negative because I wanted to go home to my fucking kids at nighttime and not be out partying all the time. I'm a single mother. My children's father and I broke up when my son was almost 2.
See. What they used was an excuse.
Right.
To make you
look
bad.
But it wasn't even them. It was just her.
And she tried to influence other people to do it.
So when this happened, I went and I wrote an email and put all the asses in this email. Put all the asses in the email and said, fuck y'all.
I used to do that a lot too, because I used to go home with my daughter. I wouldn't stay out late.
Right.
I used to do that. I used to do that like all the time.
Be like, look, yo, I can't stay out till 4, 5, or 6 o'clock in the morning. I gotta be home to my child.
I used to get that too. I used to get the you don't do shit.
But
all that. But I get my shit done during the day.
Right.
I get my shit done during the day, so I can be home.
So how I'm going to relate this personal shit to the music shit is when artists have beef, they start, somebody comes back and tells you that so-and-so was talking about you and this, that, and the third. Instead of just going off of that, you approach that person. That's what I did.
First of all, if they listen to all that bullshit, then they had something to say too. So if they listen to all that bullshit, you cut their ass off too. Because you listened to the whole motherfucking story about me. So that means you was interested on what the fuck was going on.
Right.
If
And not
I
one
treated you no type of way, you should never even entertain that conversation from the beginning.
Right.
So now I'm gonna cut you off too, because you came to me with some bullshit that somebody else said.
Right.
And they should feel comfortable with saying it.
And see, and that's like this music, the whole music thing. Like, yeah, diss records, like diss songs they're cool sometimes, but sometimes they're just irrelevant to me. Like, it's entertaining if you got 2 artists who are actually entertaining. Like, I've listened to people's songs. Like, somebody said, "Oh yeah, so and so dissed me in a song." The fuck they diss you for?
I don't do that. You diss me in a song. I don't do that. You put my name in the song, I'm pulling up on you.
But see, that's the thing. This is what I've seen a lot of people. Okay, prime example is an artist that I know that would get on Facebook and say something about somebody.
Right.
Like, he'd be like, I don't like a guy with a blue shirt with white writing on it. Jason got a blue shirt, white writing on it. Jason approached him and be like, you talking about me? No, I'm not talking about you, man. You my man. The whole time he's talking about it.
There's a lot of that.
Oh shit.
I dealt with that shit recently.
And
I did. And then you go to say something and it's, no, that wasn't about you. Okay.
I just dealt with that this Friday. That was one of the things. Like, I'm like, you say I'm the only person that you dealing with and ain't nobody in your inboxes, but you making all these posts.
Right.
So, and I ain't doing this shit.
Right.
So who the fuck doing it?
To be honest, you can't even get mad at that because
he has a habit of that. So
you gotta worry when nobody says nothing about you. That's when you gotta worry. When you working and nobody has nothing to say.
That's what you told me this week.
That's when you worry because you're not lit.
Yeah.
But when you got dumb shit coming from different directions, trying to knock you off your square, that means you lit.
And that's just like Jason said. He took 2 years off to deal with his health and everything. Took 2 years off. He came back, and I think he came back harder and stronger.
That's what when I approached him, I approached you at the Carlos.
Yeah, he approached me just on regular music, and I was like, see, I had a 3-year vacation, a 3.5-year vacation, and I was on TV shows, everything before that. So I wound up having to do a vacation. I came back, and Jesse came to me about Jason. He was like, yo, I'm working with this dude, whatever, he worked hard. And Jason approached me. I was like, man, I don't really do that. You know what I'm saying? Because like, you got to, for me personally, if I deal with you, you got to go hard.
Right.
And then I started noticing, I'm like, this nigga everywhere. He's like in the midst of every fucking thing.
Right.
And I said, yeah, I like him.
There's only one problem with Jason. And I'm going to say this while he's sitting right the fuck there. It's them 1 o'clock in the morning messages that I get while I'm...
That's because I'm third shift. I was. I'm first shift now.
I just got to...
Huh? Who told you that schedule?
Shut up, it wasn't her. You see what I mean? You see?
But you know...
It wasn't her, I changed... Damn, it was. I changed jobs.
But you know... But like, I would get messages from Jason at like 1:30 in the morning, but the first time I was like, what the fuck is he doing sending me a message? And then I didn't want to get into a conversation because like I hadn't been sleeping for a long time. I've done a lot to change. Like I think because I've changed what I'm like my life right now. Like I don't like I'm big, but I don't eat, and that's my problem. It's because I don't eat. So my body thinks it's starving. So then when I do eat, it takes up all the fat, and then I just explode. So now it's a protein drink in the morning, it's a protein drink in the afternoon, and then I eat something for dinner.
You also, because I learned about it when I was doing. I took the 2 years off. It's the protein drink in the morning, and then 2 hours later you do like a snack,
See, that's what they tried to get me to do for years was the 5 meals. Yeah. But I wasn't sleeping. I have sleep apnea too, but I don't like my brain will not shut the fuck up.
I like that too. What's your sign again?
I'm a Sagittarius. I am nothing like a Sagittarius. Like I am a Sagittarius.
That's how mine is too.
Yeah, my brain won't stop.
Yeah.
Like I'll be laying there. I'll be laying there trying to go to sleep, and my brain will be doing all. I'll be like, if you don't shut the fuck up, like I feel like I'm schizophrenic because I'm talking to myself. But then I'll be laying there and I'll be trying to go to sleep, and then at the time I had my notifications on probably because of whoever I was talking to at the time, you know. So I make sure I get their message, and I was like, the fuck. So sometimes I would you know have a conversation with him about you know whoever was coming on the show the next month or whatever the case may be, and then sometimes I just look at me like I will send him a message in the morning, but like like I was like, that's the only problem I got with Jason. He want to hit people up at 2 o'clock in the goddamn morning because he's up, But you know, like I said before, genuine people. You know, like I said, Jason. Every person that Jason has brought down here to this radio show, I've been like, wow. Like I love talent. I love music. I love people who love what they do, and it's just like, nah. I've had people who come in here, sat in that chair, and I'm like, so when did you first like know that you wanted to rap? When I was like 12. Would you like to expand on that? Would you like to like say anything else? And it's just like, okay, I think I'll play a song. You know, I'm like, are you scared to be here? Like, that's the reason why I stopped doing the interviews. Now, there are certain artists that, like, usually it's people that I already know. So we have a history. I know their history. I know what they've done, you know, and whatnot. So, you know, there's certain, like I had Scar Akbar in here. And Scar Akbar is like a legend here in Baltimore. And I wrote questions because I was afraid I was going to forget something. He was one of those artists. Okay. He's one of those artists, like when I first met him, first met Comp, first met Huli Shalom. these are names, these are people that have been on the radio. So I put them up on this pedestal. These are artists that I heard before I knew about the underground scene. So when I met them, it was like I was meeting Ghostface. Like, Ghostface is the only one I'll go groupie for. I'll go full groupie status for Ghostface Killer. But I've met Keith Murray, and I cussed his ass out. I told him I was going to kick his ass next time he pulled me up on stage. And he just laughed at me. He was high, but he laughed at me. He called me the Baltimore Paparazzi. It was not the Paparazzi, it was the Blockerazzi, because I cussed him out. But when I met Comp and Hooli and Scar, I was like, oh my God.
They was like, they out here like hometown heroes out
here. Yeah. Well, Comp was signed to Def Jam, and he was actually on the Def Jam Vendetta game.
That's why like it sounded familiar.
Yeah, and he was in the video with Ghost and Jadakiss called Run. He was the he was on the last verse, because sometimes you can find a video and it'll just be Ghost and Jada, but there's one with all three of them. So when Comp is laid out like family. Like, we were just together at a show down at 2 O'Clock Club, which used to be a strip club. It's called Austin's Lounge now. No strippers.
What's that strip with all the strip clubs?
The Block.
Yeah, I was just there last week. This shit was junk. The Block. Shit was junk.
The Block. It used to be.
It's like 8 strip clubs, 9 strip clubs, and one of those.
Yeah, Norma Jean's Hustlers.
He's talking about it the whole way down.
I don't know if King
one of the
Diamonds.
dudes tried to tell me I couldn't bring my cigarettes in there. I was like, what? This shit crazy. So
Because you can't smoke. Because you can't smoke in them.
Yeah, I walked across the street. They had like little food in there, shit, little catering sitting there. I'm in there eating stripped on dollars at butt, man.
You was living a life.
I was in my bag last week.
And then when you come out at 1:30, 2 o'clock, and the streets are blocked off, and the cops are all standing out there.
Everywhere.
Because it's the police station right there.
I came out from Mike Evans' joint last week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I came out from Mike Evans' joint, and I left from Mike Evans, went back to my hotel, got changed, went to the strip clubs. Because my man DZ be out here too. So he was telling me, like, yo, go to the strip. There's a million strip clubs. And I was like, yeah. So when we come out here today, I was like, I'm debating. I want to drive myself. I'm ready to go back over there.
But yeah, that's because, well, the one place it used to be called the 2 O'Clock Club, and Tony Austin changed it. He took it from being a strip club to being a lounge. So Comp had a show down there, and he brought in Nipsey Hussle's artist Jay Stone. He flew him in from Cali, and I got to meet him and interview him here and everything. Comp was
That's
like,
dope.
yeah. Comp was like, he was supposed to be here, but some shit happened and he didn't make it. So we've got a schedule.
You know what we got to do? Right now, we have to set up another interview in 3 months. Things are going to be completely different, I promise. Oh, he's going to be around. But we're going to set up another interview in 3 months. I did some amazing things in music. But this right here, what I'm about to do,
And now
it's going to be the best yet.
I heard you talking about you going to drop. I was like, well, damn, couldn't you like drop it today? God, that's okay. That's all right.
I can't drop it today because I ain't ready to drop it today.
That's all right.
Not yet.
Not yet.
AJ,
Not yet.
we got a plan behind this shit.
Not yet.
You got a marketing plan behind it?
Absolutely. Everything is business. But I want to come back up here in 3 months. I like your energy. I want to come back up here in 3 months and we're going to talk
What's
about
3
everything
months
that's
from
going
now?
on.
Can't tell you.
Me either. May, June, July. Okay, it's got to be towards the end of July. August. Okay, because I told you July. Well, it's July 8th. But actually, we're leaving that Thursday. What we're doing is we're leaving Thursday. I think we're leaving Thursday. We're going up. We're staying in Pittsburgh, doing some promo in Pittsburgh, going to Cleveland, doing some promo in Cleveland, and then we're going up to Lansing, Michigan, to go watch Gates on stage. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yep, it's at some festival. I wanted to go see him in Houston, like next week.
Yeah.
He's in Houston, Austin, and somewhere else, Dallas maybe. I wanted to go see him because I wanted to see him right now, and my homeboy was like, "No, we'll just wait till July because then my money will be right."
Dude's dope, man. Dude's dope. I ain't gonna hold you. Dude's dope.
Some people. like I said, there's some people that don't like Gates, and that's cool. I don't debate nobody.
There's people that don't like me too. There's gonna be people that don't like everybody.
Right.
What about August 11th?
What's that?
Sound good?
To come back up here.
Come back down?
Yeah, locking up.
Alright.
Yeah.
August 11th?
Send me that.
Alright.
Because that way I can write on my... I got my calendar right here, but... I'm just... He's just laid me like I'm just chilling.
He the future.
He really is. Like, to look at him, I know that I knew he was young. I could tell. I didn't think you were that young, but I knew you were young. Like, if I told you how old I am, you'd be like, no, the fuck you not. I mean, I already told you I got
30.
I like him.
I think about 26.
You lying ass. When did I have my goddamn kids when I was like 2? My daughter's getting ready to be 23 on Tupac's birthday. And my son just turned 20. I'm 47.
Oh, you hold on.
I dyed the gray, and this fat pulls all my wrinkles out. That's how I keep young.
No, because I seen some 47-year-olds that look like they're about 33.
That's what I'm saying. That's how I stay. That's how, you know, people be like, I've had people say, no, you're not. I'm like, yes, I am. Like, you want to see my ID? You see my ID? You see my ID? I don't lie about my age. But I knew you were young. But to hear your word, to hear you on there, you're not the young. That's the young generation. You know what I mean? And you're not like, there's artists that are around your age, maybe a couple years older than you, that got that vibe of the hip hop and not what's going on now. But I like the fact that I bet that you could get on one of these, because I'm not gonna lie, them little mumble rappers, they got some awesome production.
Yeah,
that's what make it.
Exactly, because everybody's like, no, the beat's hard. I'm like, but what they saying? I don't know.
That's why I feel like once I get to that production, you know, I have like Metro Boomin making beats for me, you know what I mean, all these other type of producers, you know what I mean? It's gonna be skyrocketing, you know what I mean? It's going to be at the level.
Right. But you can take, but I think that because you the words, like I said, for me, it's always about words. Like I made a post the other day, and I'm like, when you hear a song, what do you listen to? What do you listen for? Do you listen for the beat, or do you listen for the words? And a lot of people's like, I listen for the beat. Beat's cool because the beat is what catches you. But I also, when I hear that beat, I want to hear what you're saying on that beat.
Yeah, I like both. And then I'm an artist, so I like to hear what instrument artists rock. When I listen to him, he be at me like this the whole time.
That's what you was doing.
He's like the whole time, I'm like, yeah, I fall asleep.
That's like I said.
I got a whole bunch of different types of music.
So do you
a lot of music,
so you do like you can you get on like just about any beat?
Anything.
See, my ex can do that, and it irritates my soul. Cause I just want him to fuck up one time, but he won't. He was on a Kendrick Lamar beat called "And I," and it's a crazy beat. He calls the song "One Drunken Night," straight through, no hook. I said, "You make me sick." He rapped it for me, like we were sitting in the car. He played the beat, and he just starts rapping. I said, "I don't like you." Cause you know, it's just like I know he's not perfect. He's not the perfect rapper or whatever, but he can rap on anything.
Yeah, he's a rapper.
He can rap on anything.
That's why
I think that's what makes him an artist, though.
Yeah,
he's not a rapper. He's an artist.
He loves music.
Yeah,
he's a rapper because I said his ass is a rapper. I'm not giving him the artist status.
When I listen to a beat, you feel me? I think about it, like how it make me feel, you know what I'm saying? Like how the build up, I like suspense, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it just the energy from the beat, it feeds to my like how I want to flow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So however it switches up, that's how I switch up. That's why, like, I don't know, when I write, ever since I was young, I always wrote like that. Like I had like 4 different flows on one song. You know what I mean?
But see, and that for me, that I like that kind of stuff. I like different. Like that's one reason why I like J. Cole. I like J. Cole. I like his metaphors. I love he says something means this over here, and I go, oh shit, he meant damn. You know, it's like a Cracker Jack surprise. You know there's something coming, and then when you get it, you're like, oh shit. That's just I like, and to be able to ride a beat, because there's a lot of artists out here who, you know, well, rappers that they can't ride a beat. And you know what I hate too? I hate when they do ciphers. Like people are like, yeah, I'm gonna get in a cipher, and you know, the DJ plays a beat, just plays any random song, and they just seem like they can't catch it.
That's what I'm saying. I like to take my time.
They forget that your voice is a beat. I mean, your voice is an instrument.
Right.
So a lot of beats, like I don't know, me personally, any beat I can go on, but I love beats with less instruments.
Because you want your voice
to be
an instrument in there.
Yeah, because sometimes beats with like a lot of fucking instruments.
It's
like,
too much.
It's just too much. Sometimes I might do it for commercial reasons, but most of the time, the less instruments, that shit can't just evolve, and I'm cool with.
Yeah, because I was listening to some song one day, and it was like it was just too much going on with the beat itself, and my brain.
That's when motherfuckers started yelling shit.
And my brain was just like not catching. Like I'm trying to listen to the words of the person who's rapping on it, but my mind was all the sounds. You know what I mean? So I think that's the reason why Mistress Beats told me that. Why she told me that she thinks that I can make a beat. It all started with this damn cowbell. There's a skit that Will Ferrell did on Saturday Night Live with Christopher Walken, and they were supposed to be in the studio back in the 70s with this rock band called Blue Oyster Cult, which I actually used to have one of their cassette tapes. I used to listen to Blue Oyster Cult. And in the song, I realized in the 70s they used a lot of fucking cowbell. So, because I heard a song and it had a cowbell in the beginning, it was cowbell throughout. Like I heard the cowbell. So in this skit, Christopher Walken says, "I think it needs more cowbell." So he starts beating. He's got this little half shirt. Will Ferrell's got this little half shirt on and these tight ass hip hugger jeans and his big afro, and he's just beating and beating and beating on this cowbell. So that became an ongoing little joke between me and the producer. Her name is Mistress. And so I was listening to the radio one night, scanning through, and heard this song called Mississippi Queen, which is this 1970s song. And in the beginning, you hear this cowbell. So I made a post about it. She said, Lisa, I think you can. She said, if you can hear a damn cowbell in a song, throughout the song, you can make a damn beat. And I was like, first the EP, now a beat. But I pay attention. I'm just one of those people that I've listened to different types of music, so I hear different things. Like when I'm listening to 80s hair band rock and roll, guitars and drums. Not so much keyboards. I'm not really much on keyboards. Sometimes, yeah. Pianos. I like pianos. I like the sound of a piano. I like the sounds of pianos. Not so much keyboards. I love drums and I love guitar. So, I love guitar solos and drum solos. Phil Collins' drum solo is awesome. But I'm a lover of music. I pay attention. So, I pay attention to words, I pay attention to music, I pay attention to people. I'm a people watcher. You'd be amazed that when you can go into a mall, any mall, and sit down and just watch people. And they do the craziest, dumbest shit.
You could.
My daughter said, no, Ma, go downtown and sit at the Inner Harbor. There you go. You see?
Ready.
You said that's okay?
Seriously.
I'm gonna go up there and I'm just gonna go and just sit somewhere.
One of these days we're gonna be driving, we're gonna see her just sitting up.
Be like, what the fuck? Be like, see? I just like to sit and watch people because people are strange. Yeah.
That's the worst experience. I was at the studio, there was a homeless person.
That shit blew my mind when he told me that.
He's yelling, like he's literally yelling on the mic. Like,
He was a
He blew the mic out.
yeah, record. I go to record and the mic is not working. I sat there, watched this session. You know what I mean? Like sat there for probably like an hour, watched the session to try to record and the mic not work.
He blew the mic out.
Bro, like,
First of all, you homeless. You probably already know fuck that.
Motherfucker, you ain't from studio.
Look,
He got right back out of it.
You-
right out of it. He didn't email it.
you and me are right there because I was thinking the same thing. He homeless.
What you recording this song for, bro? Listen to it, bro.
Fuck are you doing? I used to be worried about the shelter right there.
Tell me something.
So my question is, how homeless is he?
Oh no, he had a nice belt on. I'm not gonna front.
That don't mean.
Yeah.
Yo, look, here, it's like
His feet was
every
bad.
corner.
His sneakers was bad.
That's what I was getting ready to say. We have like down on MLK,
Nah.
like on MLK, there's like somebody on every damn corner panhandling, or the squeegee boys with their you know, I mean, I applaud them for trying to do something.
Every time we leave here, we see them.
Oh, you do say no, that's
Every
okay.
time, no matter who it is, we'll stop at a light and they'll be like,
No. I tell them
What
no.
does that mean?
with a dirty ass rag.
With-
Got a squeegee on one hand, a bottle hanging off their belt buckle, dirty ass rag.
But you know-
That's a crazy ass costume.
But you know what? I paid them before I paid somebody to just walk up to my window.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But see, and that's what they're doing. And I've had like I pull up at the gas station right by my house, and there's always guys inside. Usually they selling drugs because they done shot somebody up there a couple times. Usually they up there selling drugs. There was an older man in there and begged me for some money. I ain't got it. Because usually I don't have it. I'm fucking poor. Just because I have a car don't mean I got money. So one day I was in there, there was a couple people in there. A young boy asked me, he said, can I pump your gas? I said, baby, I don't have anything. Thank you anyway. So I went, I thought about it. I had like $2 in quarters in my wallet. I went and got my $2 in quarters, and I said, here, baby, this is all I got, but thank you for offering to do something instead of just asking me for money.
Yeah,
And I've done that like a couple of times, probably, I think to the same boy. I'm not even sure because it's just, I just don't know.
Out.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
When
curse
you-
motherfuckers out. If you come to me and ask me for some money, right? I tell a motherfucker it is a gas station on 17th per Yuma. Take your ass up there and pump gas. I will feel more comfortable. If you don't have enough, I will feel more comfortable giving it to you if you work. But don't stand outside. Don't wait. Don't like stand outside and
Just ask people
like,
for money. Not
yeah, like find a fucking hustle.
right.
And I'm more
That's
than
what's-
willing to support you.
That's like I said, the squeegee boy, what they call the squeegee boys, is a bunch of young guys who get squeegees. They probably stealing from the gas stations, I'm assuming. But then they got a bottle of Windex or window cleaner or whatever, and go out there and just wash windows for money.
I was there at 12, 11, 12 years old, 10 years old. I was bagging groceries. I was pumping gas.
Right, and I've had kids come up to me like, "Can we help you with your bags?" And most of the time I don't have anything for them. You know what I mean? So I'm not, I'm sorry, but I just don't have it. I don't have it. So, I got food stamps, damn it. That's all I brought to the store. I had no money. But when I do have some change.
It make you feel better giving it to them.
Not even that. It's just that with the kids, when they offer, that means they are willing to work for it. They're not just out there asking you for some money. They wanna work for it. So it's not charity.
Motherfucker, man. I hate a handout motherfucker, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Listen, I work hard. I hate a handout motherfucker, man. Don't ask me for no fucking handouts. Get your fucking ass out here and work, man.
So have you, I mean, let's go back to the music. Have you had people in this business ask you for, you know, like something that they can get for themselves, or? I
offer. Like, if I see somebody grinding, I'm going to offer.
But I'm saying, like, somebody who's not grinding. Like, you know that they're not really serious, and they come to you and ask you information. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I be having leeches around me all the time because they know I'm lit. So what I do is I test them. I send them more missions to see. All right,
okay, Diddy, you send them for cheesecake?
Not even that. It's not even that, because it's like, say this. Obviously, I didn't attract you. You attracted me,
right? For
an opportunity. So my thing is, why would I allow you to cheat me out my blessings? I'm not going to do that. So what I'm going to do is, because I'm helping you out, I'm going to test you to see if you're willing to help me out too. And if you're not willing to do that, then I got to leave you alone.
Right. Because it's funny that you said about the blessings, because I just watched, because I follow the BWA, one of the BWA pages on Instagram. And they've been putting a lot of like Kevin Gates interviews and stuff up. And when one of his interviews, he was talking about that kind of the same thing. He was like, if you deal with somebody who's a fucked up individual, and you fucking with them,
your shit gonna get
you
fucked
blocking
up.
Your blessings.
Yeah, your shit gonna get fucked up. You know why? Because they trying. Listen, a leech is trying to steal your blessings.
Mm-hmm.
A genuine person is trying to add on to your blessings. A leech is trying to steal your blessings. I've had that.
Right.
My last time going to jail was because of that. So it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, no. And it might be something like mediocre that I ask somebody to do. But if it's friction with that mediocreness,
mm-hmm.
I got to let you go.
Right.
I got to let you go because you trying to steal my fucking blessings and we can't have it.
Right. So what were you saying? You had something that happened like that with people?
I said the most like is like features. You know what I mean?
Do you like? Are you at the point to where you charge people for features, or?
I mean, it depends. Like if I like your music and I can listen to your music without you coming to me telling me, yo, listen to my music.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I can actually like it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Actually listen to it and listen to it again. Then I don't mind making music with you. You know what I mean? For free. You know
right.
what I'm saying? Because I know.
But if you know
numbers that I would do, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if they're coming to me and they're looking to me to help
them,
looking at me to help them, you know what I'm saying? That's when
you charge them something.
Yeah, and I'm not paying for the studio time to
now.
You know
this is what a few of the guys that I've been around, because like I said, I've been in studios with people, different studio sessions at different studios with different artists. What I hate is, okay, when you do a feature, you do a song with somebody. Mm-hmm. That song is the hardest song. It's the best song. It's one of them songs that everybody's gonna love. And then when you want to perform it, that person says, "Oh well, I can't," or "I don't feel like performing," or.
I'm gonna watch that shit right now. That happened to me a bunch of times. I'm gonna do that shit right now.
And that pisses me off, because now, and like I said, I'm not an artist, but as a person who I've heard this song and I'm loving this song, I want to see you all perform this song. And then the person is like, "Oh, I can't," or "I don't feel like performing. I don't want to perform." This, that, and the third. So guess what? Right. So then I'm looking at this like, you just wasted this person's time when they could have got somebody else on this song.
Right. That's what I'm going through with this project.
If you can't perform,
for me though, because it being my first project, it's a big learning experience.
That's where you're gonna get most of your money.
So I know the people not all of us there.
Oh, speaking of money, how do you feel about, because I ask a lot of artists this, how do you feel about the mixtapes using industry beats? How do you feel about?
I I barely use them. Ever.
Yeah,
I barely ever use them. I just really started, to be honest, and they throwback beats, but I barely ever.
The reason why I say, like I said, I have a lot of pet peeves. And when you first come out, because like when most artists, when they first start rapping, they rap into a song that they heard on the radio, so they start putting their own words to that. I mean, we've all done that. I used to do that with songs all the time.
I didn't do it in the beginning. I feel like people should love you for you.
But I'm talking about when you before you start recording and everything.
Oh yeah, I was listening to other people.
Right. So when you first come and when you first get into to recording, I know a lot of artists that put out a mixtape so they can kind of get their people going to listen to this beat because, okay, case in point, there's an artist here named Verb. I've watched Verb spit for freestyle 16 minutes on goddamn stage. We had to stop him because he would not stop. Verb will not stop to this day. He will not stop. He's done shows everywhere. He's really known. So I was I went to go pick my homegirl up and her kids, I think, at this Easter party years ago. And the guy that was there was his recording studio. And he handed me Verb's mixtape. Just a mixtape. Can't sell it. It's industry beats. So I'm listening to this mixtape. Fire from first to last song. I just love Verb. I love listening to Verb. So there's this one song there I just absolutely love the beat, everything. Mind you, I don't listen to the radio. Not like that. I'm at Five Seasons one night. The DJ starts playing this song. I said, "Did he get ready to play Verb?" Oh shit, no, it was a Meek Mill song. It was a Meek Mill song. It was a Meek Mill's beat that he was on. I didn't know it. I love that damn song. And because I heard Verb do that song, I can't listen to Meek Mill's song because I hear Verb's words. I think that if you're going to take industry beats, you need to make it your own.
Yeah.
So I don't have a problem with artists who do that. What I have a problem with is artists who constantly keep doing industry beats and don't buy original beats. Because the purpose of you is make money. You can't sell them those mixtapes and merchandise.
That's what I say. Everything in check.
Merchandise. That's where you get your
I
money.
invested in myself. Everything in check. If I invest in myself, I need a check.
There you go.
I need a check, man.
So I feel like some of my music, like the more I listen to it, the more like I still haven't. Like I feel like I found myself as an artist. I established myself as an artist, but I know I'm still getting better. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I still got more. Like my best is yet to come. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the ones I really want to focus on, and the ones I feel like, all right, I'm gonna take this one to the next level. I'm gonna invest my all into this one. I haven't found that one yet.
But when you do.
But when I do, that's
you know when that's gonna come when you sit down with the engine. When you sit down with a producer. And he's conducting a beat in front of you, and you putting words to it while he's creating the beat. That type of shit right there. That's when you be like, yeah, I got the one. Because when you take a beat from somebody, you be like, I'm gonna do this because the words come. But once both of y'all mind is on the same page. That should be beautiful.
That's what I need. I need to come into the right producer. You know what I mean? I need to find. There's still like levels.
Oh, shout out to Stacks Beats, our franchise. I see my new.
I just got a beat from Stacks.
Stacks again.
Now,
beat from Stacks.
when
my main producer has been
franchise.
It's either franchise for beats. I just got Stacks. Cannon has been producing some tracks too.
Now, when you get a beat, I know, because I know some producers, they do name their beats. Do you let that influence you as far as what you're going to put on that beat?
No.
Okay. Because I know sometimes they do. Now, do you get beats have you guys gotten beats that already have the hooks in them?
No, I don't do that.
Okay.
When I listen to a beat, if words don't come off or make immediately, I don't want it.
Well, that's just from somebody, like it's a feature or something.
Like you did for me.
Yeah,
Set It
I
Off.
did for him.
That song Set It Off.
That song was already there. My verse was.
Yeah.
No, because the reason why I asked, because I know there's some producers that this one song from somebody they sent me, and they had the hook, their verse, and then the hook, and then the space for the second verse, and then the end of the song, and the hook was already in there. So I guess the producer had made the beat like that.
Yeah, got features on it.
It was not features. It was just like they just put somebody to do the hook or whatever. You know what I mean? Or he made up the hook somehow. However they do it.
I would do it if it's dope.
And this song made me want to write.
Yeah, if it's dope, I'll do it.
But sometimes I want, because I've seen producers, they name their beats, and when they send them to the artist or whatever. So sometimes I know that artists, they kind of get that vibe or whatever, because obviously the producer named it that because that's the vibe. Yeah,
he has something in his mind.
Right. So because I know when he said when he gets the beat and he starts the words kind of just flow. That's why I was like, because I know when writing, like I said, when I hear certain beats, it takes me certain places.
Yeah.
And what I've really learned over the years has been like, there's this Childish Gambino beat that my ex and his his brothers did, and then Swizz from Funk Volume did the same beat, and it was two totally different vibes. They started at two totally different places in the song, and did it two different ways, and both were good. So it's all in the person that's doing the recording and the words and everything. So I just sometimes I wonder that, because like I said, I have conversations with people, and I used to be in the studios with artists. So I watched the process. I've been in the basement with my brother and my ex while they're writing together, on a song.
That should be intense, don't it?
That should be boring as fuck. That's why I don't understand.
Not for the rappers though.
I don't understand why
for the rappers it's intense.
Right.
I like sitting there watching it.
But see, I do too, but it just I don't smoke, so they just constantly smoking, so I'm getting smoked the hell out in the basement. And then, my brother's wife, she smokes too. I'm the only one. So, but that's why I don't understand, these females that have a problem. You're going to the studio again? Oh my God. Take that bitch to the studio with you so she can see that there's not no strippers in the damn studio and she can shut the hell up. It's boring as fuck.
But for a rapper, it's so especially when you're doing a collab with somebody.
Really
both of y'all writing at the same time.
Right.
Because he don't know what you writing and you don't know what he writing. So when y'all hear you I ain't letting this thing get out on you. Fuck that shit. So you going over your bar, you I'm not gonna put this down. No, I can put this shit down right here. You know what I mean? It's intense for rappers. It's then y'all glazing at each other. Yeah, we gonna make this shit hot. But in your mind, you my shit gonna be hot.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him on this beat.
Yeah, that should be intense for rappers. I love it personally because it bring out something different in you.
But see, I do like that kind of stuff. It's just that after a while, that's why because I have more guy friends than I do females. It's just that's how I've always been. My very first friend in life, besides my damn dog, was my cousin Jimmy, and it was me and Jimmy like this all the way up till fucking high school. We were like this. He dated my best friend, and I dated his best friend, like this. So I've always got guys, and guys always feel comfortable talking to me. So guys, man, my girl, she always bitching because I got a show. She always bitching because I'm at the studio. She don't understand. I'm not out here doing anything. And I'm like, take her to the studio one good time. Tell her she can pop up at the studio anytime she wants to. That way she's like, oh, well, you knew I was coming, so all the bitches left. No, they ain't no bitches. And if they are, they recording. They'll see how fucking boring it can be. Now, for me, I have fun because I'm sitting there and I'm watching the engineer. I'm watching him record. I'm watching the levels. I'm watching him cut this out and put this here and move this over a little bit because you're just off just a little bit. I'm watching all that. We geeking, having fun, but we're working. And to watch that creativity, because I can't do it. I can't rap. I can rap alone. Let me put on Lottie Dottie. I bet you I can rap every damn word. Lottie Dottie. Roxanne, Roxanne. My very first song was Rapper's Delight. Very first hip hop song. Rapper's Delight. Fell in love right then and there because it was different. I can't rap. So for me to see you in a booth recording, putting those words that you wrote down to this beat, and then hearing a finished project, it's amazing to me. Watching somebody make a beat, because they'll make beats in there too. When I walk through, they in there making beats and shit. It's amazing.
They were just doing it.
Shit,
Yeah.
amazing to me.
They were just laying it down.
Yeah,
I be
so,
listening to myself after it's done. I be like, God damn, boy.
I listen to my projects, like straight through. I listen to my last project straight through. Like, it's just
Mind blowing,
yeah, proud of myself. You know what I mean?
sometimes when you listen to your music, does it like take you back? Like you can be like, damn, that's me. I did that.
It's the process, man.
I have tracks where I sound like my voice is squeaky as fuck. Like I did have tracks still like I can listen to this day. I go back and listen to them shits and I'm like, damn, like I came a long way.
Right. So I'm gonna play these next couple songs, cause it's almost freaking 9 o'clock.
I know.
Y'all got ways to go. He wanna go to strip clubs and shit.
Yeah, I'm going to club tonight. Make sure you drop me off,
These
man.
next two are all, they're all
I think I might
GS's
drop
mixtape.
All right. You said the Dope Man and Set It Off.
Yeah.
All right, those are
Set It
two.
Off is, that's
Okay, you said you do it, man?
Fly Get Rich Mage. Dude on the hub, he's a new guy from Reading. Fly Love Juice.
Why did they come up? Look, we
Well,
gonna,
Fly Girl Rich Made's been around for a minute. That's my guy.
Fly Get Rich Mage.
That's my guy.
yeah, we gonna come.
He's on Juice too.
Okay.
And then we have another artist on it, on this one, on Set It Off, and he never showed up to the studio. And Mage just so happened to come with me, and he's sitting there, but he had a 16 and ready in 10 minutes. He was like, I got you. He just
All
went in and set it off.
We're gonna listen to these next couple songs and we'll be right back. Hard Body Radio in the spotlight with your girl Lisa the Baltimore Paparazzi. I know we long-winded as hell, but we having fun. Y'all having fun?
I'm having a good time.
All right. I
Your
don't
girl
know.
don't look like she having fun. She might be like, I'm ready to get
Yo,
fucked.
I know. She's like, I see her. She looking at her phone like.
she's like, I should have stopped at the liquor store with age.
You want something to say?
I'm driving home.
Yeah. She's like,
Good.
she needs something when she get
I'm not
home.
on the drive. I'm not.
She needs something from when she get home.
Yeah, she said. She's like,
Well, there's liquor stores all on Maryland Avenue, Charles Street.
When did they close?
Shit, probably 2 o'clock.
Really?
This is Baltimore.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can get
All right, we gonna listen to this.
Turkey Hill.
You know, I ain't never stopped at Turkey Hill. Fuck it, let me tell you. Look, I need to get the hell. I need to play this music. Steve rode up with me to go get my son up from Pottstown one night, and we went to Philly because that's when we went to fucking got the nasty ass cheesesteak. Every time we go somewhere, I was supposed to be taking him to go cash his check, and we ended up in fucking Martinsburg, West Virginia.
What?
Because that's what kind of friend I am.
Why are
West Virginia.
Because he had to go do something. He was supposed to go do something, but he didn't have a ride, so he told them that he wasn't going to be able to make it. So when I came and told him that I was free because he thought I had something to do, and I was like, no, I told you I was going to come and get you at like 3:30 to come go cash your check. He was like, yo,
We're going to Martinsburg.
can we go to Martinsburg so I can go to this class? I was like, fuck yeah. But we had to stop at fucking Sheets.
I need more friends like you. Shit. I was thinking about how I was going to convince him to drive me out South Carolina. I was like, damn, this I want to drive out South Carolina for 2 days.
I'm gonna play this music, y'all. I told you I'll be getting off subject, so yeah, I'll be right back. Oh, this thing is lock up. There you go. But yeah, but Steve is one of them people that I don't mind doing shit for. Like he was down. You know, he had a car accident. All kinds of shit happened to him. Like it was like God was like, motherfucker, guess what? This is gonna be your bad day, month, couple of months, something. I'm just gonna do a whole bunch of shit to you.
I'm the motherfucking
And that's when you find out who who really cares. Because he's like one of my kids to me. Like people think something's going on. People think something's going on, but he's like one of my kids. That's how I look at him, like he's one of my kids. So I don't mind, like I wasn't doing anything.
Fuck it,
Let's go. You know, it was something that he needed, like he had to do it. You know what I mean? Like it was something he had to do. It wasn't just to go the fuck out there. So I don't do it for everybody. Be like,
I love spontaneous shit like that.
what does this remind me of?
That's my little bro. He's into that masterpiece shit, all that. Look, Uzi. That's my little bro.
Yeah, it just reminds me like that whole like aggressive. Told you I be listening to shit. He would play with me all the time. I'd be like, hey, you know that part where you said blah da 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 da? It was like, you heard that? You was paying attention.
I said ball and scheme up, kick Bruce Leroy, blue face name up, fully shit deep up, took a gimble seat up.
The white people waved.
And up at the foul line, and we going to the free throw. Got a dirty water to a block of rock, put a 28 into a block of salt. Met some deep boys like behind the wall. If you think you lying king, I make my niggas scar. You see me in the buildings when that shit was hard. And when we play, I quarter get 100 yards. Long money suicide if a nigga fall. My blood got a money tree and every season fall. Don't man, don't man, don't man. I got that cup man, cup man, cup man. Don't man, 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 don't man.
All the way to the end.
Set it on, set it on, set it on, set it on, set it on.
You good? I mean, because you don't put your hair back and then you put it back down. And whose idea was it to do this beat? Whose idea was it to do this beat? Because you know, set it off. There's a song called like a club. Yeah, set it off.
That's my cousin's song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like he sold it.
Yeah.
Because of all my family music.
That's why when I heard set it off, because you know, Baltimore Club. Well, New Jersey's trying to take Baltimore Club now. So yeah, that's why I was like, I heard set it off. I was like, let's set it off.
That's me.
I like him. Cannon just had me so tickled in here. Like I like him. I just like assholes. I'm sorry. I do. I just like people who are assholes.
This one, the next verse is Surf Boy from Wolfman. I gotta get his down here. Set me up.
Just let me, like I said, I can put it on my Paparazzi page. Like I said, I like good music. I like people that are talking about something. You good? I wish 3D was here. 3D left. Yeah, he had the girls, his daughters and his niece. Yeah, because he called me. He was like, "You good?" I was was like, I'm around the corner, y'all. Like the BP station.
Yeah, because I hit him up about, what you call it? About bandanas and everything.
Yeah, because he's starting to do all that shirt and stuff. That's like when people say, well, how much is the street? I don't know. It's a different entity for me. Like, even I don't really know who else does shows. I don't know. I just know my show. Because I have to ask 3D, because that's why we got to come in here Friday to finish up this video. You're like a proud big brother.
I like it. I've been doing this shit for a minute, man. Why I be hearing like young niggas doing it?
See, that's what I mean about this. This beat is different than the beat. And he's right, and you just...
When I see young niggas doing it, I be like, yeah. I like to see them women.
And he's saying something.
Cause he loves music. He's a music lover, but you can tell.
That's all I do. Everything revolves on music. I be up 4 a.m. I go to sleep. If I sleep from 4 a.m. to 6:30. I gotta be up 6:30 every day, every single morning.
I'm glad you can do that. I can't do this shit no more. I'm getting 5 hours of sleep a night now, so I'm doing good. I'm doing real good, straight through.
It's almost, I get like 5 hours a night. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of it and start writing.
It's your girl Lisa, the Baltimore Paparazzi Hard Body Radio is in the spotlight. Yo, I know if you heard that song, you recognize that. That shit is hard. I love how he did that beat though. I love that. And like I said, yo, yeah, cause like you can hear the original. Like if you know the original, you can hear the original. You know, but the way he added, you know, like I said, I be paying attention. Like when one of J. Cole's projects, when he did the beats and all, and my ex was like, oh, he uses too many samples. The fuck you talking about? He uses too many samples.
I never heard of that. Too many samples.
But now he's a big ass J. Cole fan.
J. Cole, yeah.
So did you listen to his new project, KOD?
I didn't listen to all of it. I listened to some of it. You know why? Because I'm a musician. So I don't like other rappers influencing me.
True.
So I go to like different zones. You might hear me like on some like slightly R&B shit one time. Then I get on some like hard rap shit. Then I get on some like cool shit. It depends like what type of vibe I'm in. Like, I don't like other rappers influencing me, but if it's some dope shit, it's some dope shit. You know what I mean? I can't do what he did. I told him that. I practiced that shit. I was like, man, that shit, I can't do that shit.
Right. That's just like that's like one of my very favorite artists. And I actually got to see him perform last year for the first time, which is crazy. But Tech Nine. Tech Nine is one of my favorite artists for so many different reasons.
He's a beast.
He was in that game too.
He's a beast. His business?
Yeah.
No, he's a fucking gag. Yeah. Listen, he has a whole fucking tour warehouse.
He's got they just built, I think they just built another warehouse last year because everything, and now they have a new they got Strange Music, which is Tech and Chris and all the rappers that they've signed, and there's a lot of them lately because there's a couple of them I'm like, where the fuck you come from? But then they just made like almost like a pop one because they have Mackenzie Nicole, who is Travis Owens, the CEO. It's his daughter. So now she's kind of poppy. She was on a couple of Tech songs on a couple of his projects. They also have rock and roll. They have different things going on. But for Tech to be as big as he is without getting radio airplay, he's done it independently all this time.
His grind is different. His grind is like.
But he says it in like his music, and I know a lot of people can't catch it because he spits so fast. But he said it in. He's got a song with T-Pain. It was his kind of like his crossover song. It's called BITCH. It's Breaking Into Colored Houses, because he had to cross over to the black audience. Because when he was doing shows, he had all white people because of the paint on his face, because of the beats. Like he's rapped over opera, he's rapped over rock and roll, he's heavy metal. Like he's so versatile, and that's why when he did get signed, they didn't know what the hell to do with him. You know, I think at that time, he had the mohawk, the red mohawk. They didn't know what to do with him because of his music.
He was doing a lot of shit before motherfuckers was doing it. He's dope. I ain't gonna listen. His music really, I really don't relate to his music, but he's fucking dope.
If you like me, a lot of it I have to look up the words because he spits so fast. Now there's a couple artists here in Baltimore who spit that fast, and one of them is actually opening up for him at the Fillmore when he comes through on his tour. So he got a chance to open up for him. But it's Icon is who's opening up for him, and then what's he go by? He goes by Xavier James now, but I knew him as Oz. But he spits. He spits that fast, and my brother Apex spits that fast, and it's remarkable to me that they can actually spit those words that fast.
Fuck this spitting and remembering that shit.
When I was young, that's how I really wanted to rap
and
all the time.
And that's what on this.
Well, I started out rapping like Bone Thugs and Harmony.
No, you didn't.
On everything. When I was like 13, 14, I could have had to do Rough House Records when I was 14. I just wasn't a rapper. I was like, man, cool, I ain't with that shit. Y'all do
Right,
that.
it was like kind of like a hobby, or like you playing around.
It's just because everybody I grew up with was rapping. I was like dead in the streets. I've been on my own since I was 10. So like, I was really worried about bills and where I'm going to sleep at night and how I'm going to eat. They was like laughing and joking, rapping, and to me it was just like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. You know
that corny shit, right?
Yeah, like you want some other shit.
Like I always felt like it sounded better when it was faster. I don't know.
Right, because even like the reason, like the flow on that last song, your flow on there, where you was going pretty fast. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna do the fun.
Yeah.
I like doing I really practice that type of shit. Like when I was young.
They just do it different.
He
That
surprised
shit,
me.
you bopping.
He surprised me with it because I was listening to it and like he was the last one, the latest verse. So I listened to Mage and then I listened to Surf Boy and then I got the one with him added to it. And the moment that he started, I was like, oh shit.
Well, he just got a bop. You can tell he's a music head though.
I didn't really watch a lot of like cartoons and stuff like that. I used to just like write. Like I used to like want to write books. I used to want to be an author. Like shit like that. I used to watch the news. Like I was mostly on punishment because of my behavior in school, for real. But like
I can't see that.
So
you was bad.
I was a clown, like you know. What I'm saying?
That's what it is.
I want to be funny. And
I was
shit
gonna
like
say, you was gonna be a comedian.
my sudden outbursts in class and shit.
Just you should have told him I got Tourette's.
Nah.
I got Tourette's. That way they would have left you the hell alone. But you're also an information head. Like you like information.
Yeah, I think a lot.
Right.
Flows, so
do you do you find yourself like wondering about things that like other people are not wondering about? Yeah. Yeah.
You're a little different. You're a little weird sometimes.
Who? Jaden Smith.
Yeah.
Everybody says he's really, really good, but I've heard like 1 or 2 songs by him, and they like one of them was like I was like, oh okay, but he's just not my cup of tea either.
Yeah.
It's just like
he's a good artist too, man.
So, but everybody's looking at their phones. Everybody getting texts.
I be having to check my updates.
I know I got 2 things from Instagram on here. My daughter, she's done text me. I don't know, hey, Ma, can I do something? I don't know. What does it say? Can I get Tempe some oral gel? My granddaughter, she's 6 months and she's teething bad. She just said something. She was like, Orgel. She just told me Orgel don't work yesterday when we was in the damn CVS.
Actually, gotta work. It worked.
No, do you know my mother? You know what my mother used for mine? You know what my mother used for me?
I found out on the
Whiskey.
Me too.
I put it on my teeth, right?
What the fuck is that called?
You put it on your gums.
Well, yeah. That's my bad. So, put it on my gums. I woke up, dude, my lips were fucking swollen.
Oh, nah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
What, Oreo?
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Seriously, though.
My mother just put whiskey on my gums.
That's what I drink. When I get too big, I drink.
I gotta get my wisdom tooth removed. But
I had to do that.
All mine are going.
Yeah.
It's way overdue. It's been like 2 months. I missed the appointment. I never like rescheduled.
Yeah, my daughter got hers taken out and she was all puffy.
Doing all that, I woke up with fucking.
That liquor is kind of numb.
I know. I gotta get two of my two back teeth. I gotta get them bitches pulled. I keep saying that shit and I ain't done it yet. This bitch start hurting. I just put a damn naproxen, which is actually a leave. I just took the pill and put it on that. Shit tastes nasty, but this shit stopped hurting. Shit. Yeah, it went right straight to the nerve. But yeah, she's 6. Her name is Temperance, and she is 6 months old. And she's teething. She's been teething for a while now. Somebody sent me a picture too. Said all. They said all. I don't know who the fuck. I don't know. People be sending me like I don't know. Send me pictures. Who is this number? I don't know. Oh, I don't know who that is. They must have sent a mass fucking pet message out. But, oh yeah, it was. I hate this mass message. I really wish people stop doing that shit. That's annoying. So, what's the plans for, I mean, I know you already told me you getting ready to drop something that's going to be phenomenal and it's going to be mind-blowing and... Yeah,
last year I turned down 2 deals. I turned down with a deal with Epic Records and I turned down one with Atlanta, but, you know, I was in a whole situation, so I got out that situation, regrouped myself, and this year it's going to be a beautiful year. You know what I mean? This year it's going to be a beautiful year.
Now I see the picture that was sent to me, and it's my granddaughter. I got her one of them Johnny Jump Ups. You probably all don't know what these things are. Johnny Jump Up is this little thing that you put in your doorway, and you set the baby in so they can jump up and down in it, because she wants to jump up on you.
We just call it a bouncer.
Well, a bouncer to me is one of the little exercise things that she's got. She got like 3 of them. But I bought her this little Johnny. It's called a Johnny Jump Up.
I know what a Johnny Jumper is.
Yeah, and you, of course, you're a mother. Of course, you're a mother, right? So I bought one from my granddaughter, because every time you hold her up, she wants to jump.
What's that white pill?
They put her in the damn thing, and she poor thing. She looked like she about ready to fucking die. Poor baby.
I got a question. What do you call a pacifier down here?
Pacifier, or a nook.
What, Bobo?
Ninny.
Bobo.
Are you serious? I thought it was her. I thought it was
different. It's different. A different places call it different things.
We say
like, I call it a binky.
Nunners or a noonie?
A noonie?
Yeah.
Where how you get that shit from?
Where the fuck you guys get a bobo?
I call it a binky.
A bobo and a bobo.
Bobo has always been like bummy tennis shoes, like the ones you get from.
Yeah, Bobo's the cheap, the cheap shoes.
$1.99 ones or something. But
it's
it's just, you call it, like, different areas call things differently. That's why we have, like, especially in music, and it's crazy how, because I keep trying to bring it back to music, y'all. But it's crazy how, like, when the down south started getting, you know, really, really popular, how, like, everything became zone this and zone that up here. We wasn't zone shit. Like, it was like, where you live at? I live over in the 17, I live in the 16, or I live over this, you know, I live over Poplar Grove, I live down White Lock, I live over on, you know, up division, you know, division.
Zone 6.
Yeah, now everything is zone this and zone that. That come from down south. And it's crazy how, like, different, like, up in New York, they, you know, B, everything's, you know, B, you know, what's up, B? This, that, you know, and it integrates. I'm hearing people here in Baltimore say that shit because it's kind of like integrated, especially like through music as well. So it's, the slang is being all over it's the slang that's happening in New York is now happening in California. California, not so much California, maybe. Well, yeah, maybe in Compton, Long Beach, in those areas. The slang, like through music, you know, like, it's crazy how much music influences everything that you do in your life now. Think about it. I mean, when you hear a song, like the first time that you heard Boys in the Hood, NWA, first time you heard, you know, that what was going on in their neighborhood.
See, that's what I be talking about when I be saying, like, back then I didn't really like care for rappers, because I was like even now, like, I do shit niggas talk about. And back then I was around like people that was doing shit that people talk about. So to me it wasn't really entertaining. It was like real life.
Right, but see, I think that was their main purpose of doing that. Like, because, okay, I'm from a all-white town. Like I said, I listen to country music and rock and roll, cornfields, cows, all that shit. Can you imagine the first time that I heard NWA? I mean, by that time I was already, when did that come out? In the 90s? 80s? When did that come out?
90s. Like
I was
80s,
already
late 80s, 90s.
I graduated towards the end of the 80s, and I was already out in the world because I didn't stay where I was at. Like I said, I moved to Ohio. I lived in New Jersey. I lived down in Virginia and Tennessee. I was around, when I went to Job Corps, I was around girls from Philly, DC, Baltimore, you know, even some from down south. So I got to hear all kinds of stuff. I was listening to the Go-Go before, I started listening to Go-Go in like 89, 90.
Man, you was like, fuck that, I'm getting the fuck out of this country shit.
I was listening, you know, because DC, that's where Go-Go comes from. I like Go-Go. I've heard motherfuckers, it's just pots and pans. I don't give a shit, it's music. It's not pots and pans, it's instruments. Instruments are being played. And then if somebody...
Kenny talks a lot of shit on me because I listen to country.
I listen to like, I don't...
Yeah, but you know, you ever heard of Second Chance?
Yeah, he's a country rapper. And a country singer.
And a country singer, he dope.
Yo,
Second Chance is dope.
He is. And he raps, but he does that, like he can sing country, he can rap, and then he can rap fast. Like
But see, rap is actually integrating into every genre of music now. I mean, the first time I ever heard about a Christian rapper, I was like, what? Okay. Pretty dope though.
My daughter, that rapper NF, he was featured on a project from a Christian rapper. And I didn't know it. Like, cause the way they were rapping and everything, you wouldn't know.
Right.
There was no cursing or anything like that.
Right.
And then the chorus came in and you could tell.
And it's just like, you know, and I've heard like the rap style in country music. Like I don't listen to country that's like I used to listen to old country, like Travis Tritt and Randy Travis, and you know, like I said, I listened to that. But I like what's like now, like
well, they got that. They did a remix, Florida Georgia Line and Nelly. They did that cruise remix.
Yeah, I mean Nelly did it. Nelly did what was it?
Tim McGraw.
Yeah, the song with Tim McGraw.
Yeah.
So I mean it's music, and I think what they're doing is they're not, you know, they're trying to just show everybody that it's music.
Yeah.
It's a form and it's a genre of music, but yeah, we got off track with that country. He just threw me with that damn country because he said that because when Kenan was here, he said that shit. He said that shit. That's why I said he was here and he was a piece of work. So I just know you two together. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Next time he comes down, Kenny's gonna do it.
Oh God.
So prepare yourself.
Prepare myself. I'm not even gonna be here. I'm gonna video chat my way in or some shit. We gonna do Skype or some shit. Be like, sorry, Lisa couldn't make it. You just Skype, okay? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I just don't. Something just came across. Kanye just come across my timeline. Let me get Kanye off my timeline. Kanye losing his damn mind, or he's just either that, or he is just he's a marketing genius, promo genius, something. I don't know. Or maybe it's that Kardashian shit too.
No, he's a genius. He's really a genius.
He's a genius.
But he got everybody talking about him. I know that much.
And then he dropped a track to explain what he was talking about.
Oh, the one with him and T.I.?
Yeah, that said y'all interpreted everything I said in the wrong way.
I didn't even listen to it. I had a couple people listen to it, and they said they liked it because they liked the way the conversation was going.
Dude's dope. He's a genius. But when he first started saying the bullshit, I was like, y'all niggas got Kanye fucked up. He knows exactly what he's doing. That was just to draw attention. That was controversy. So he can explain it later. He always does it.
Now that he has your attention.
Yeah, the Taylor Swift shit. He did that so he can explain his reasonings later. His reasoning was bigger than the Taylor Swift thing. But like he pulled that move so he can have a lot of attention on it. So when they explain it, but he's so creative and good at what he do. That's like it's a fucking hit once he do it. He's a get and came back the next year, made a beat on stage and did the fucking song to it. He's a get. What's the beast?
OCTK. Shouted you out on the live.
We just added him to the project too. GSS mixtape.
Yeah, he's a get.
That's my brother. That's my brother.
We got
Free my son Jay though.
We got him on a track with Bad.
Yeah, I got a track with him.
Your brother,
I got a track with him.
Yeah.
And an artist from New York, Chaz Money. He worked with Mr. Cheeks on.
No, Mr. Cheeks been down here like 50 million damn times. I didn't get to meet him. Like I said, I've met a few people. I met him. And I'm like, hi, how you doing? I don't like. I'm really just laid back about it. Like I had met all the Funk Volume when they came through when they was on tour a couple of years back before Hobson left or whatever. And I became a Hobson fan, but Swizz, there was something about Swizz that I just loved. I got a picture of me and Swizz. Huh?
Yeah, he would understand music too, right?
He's a Hobson fan.
I love Hobson because I like.
He's Funk Volume.
Who?
Hobson.
Not anymore. He's not with Strange Music.
He was Funk Volume.
He was, but he left because him and Dame had it out, and he made his own. It's I forget what it's called now. He's got his own label and everything. It's basically just him. But Daylight, who is a battle rapper. Daylight. I met him. He with the tattoo on his face. I met him before he went crazy. That's what I tell him, before he went crazy. But he's another one that does stuff and does it to get the attention and get everything drawn up. But I met him. He was quiet. I was like, who is the guy sitting over there? We was at 5 Seasons for a battle. He was supposed to battle Rod, but Rod never showed up, so he ended up battling Danger Zone, just a 1-round battle. And cool dude, cool as shit. And then next thing I know, he's showing up in KKK costumes and trying to shit on stage and do all kinds of crazy shit. I don't know, but I know he's been in a couple videos with him and stuff like that. But Hobson, he left a couple years ago. Hobson's been having a lot of shit going on. But I met these guys and I was like, hey, how you doing? I said, can I get a picture with you? And he was like, sure. But like I said, these are like artists that are like people put them up on a pedestal. Oh my God, I can't believe it. And I'm standing there going, hi, how you doing?
The Hobson's dope.
How's it going? It's cool. I want to meet. I have photographed Ghostface twice. I photographed him twice and was not able to meet him because I had to leave. The one was I had to leave because my daughter needed a ride home. So after the show, I had to leave. And the second one, I forget what it was. But yeah, I've got to meet Trey the Truth. I met him. I love him. I think. Who else? Styles P. I done photographed him so many times. I photographed Sean P. Sean Price. I photographed him 3-4 times before he passed away. 3-4. Smith and Wesson. Like I stood there and talked to Smith and Wesson for like before they was going to the Norma Jeans to the strip club.
We opened up for him at Reverb.
Who, Smith and Wesson?
Yeah.
Tech and Steel. I love them. They're the most nicest, like down to earth guys in the world. And a lot of these guys, like, they have people falling at them and throwing themselves, and I'm just like, hey, how you doing? But it's artists that are on the underground that I really, 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 I think they need the more support. They need my support. They need people's support more than somebody who's already making millions of dollars. I mean, they need your support too as a fan, but you know, really to get behind people who are trying to get to that level.
Yeah, trying to get to that level.
You know, so, but I guess we should kind of close it because y'all got a ways to go. Get you guys back here and show you the studio.
Y'all know it around here. That was dope.
Huh?
They just walk past and lose it all that. That was dope.
Yeah. Summertime's gonna be hot as shit. We're gonna be
yeah, I'm looking at getting this circuit a little more. I'll come back and get
So, do you guys got any shows or anything coming up soon, or?
Well, I was supposed to be in South Carolina on the 5th, but I'm going back up to New York on the 5th, and then I'll talk about that around your man after my New York trip on the 5th. Then I'll talk about everything else. But I had to stop the New York. I had to stop the South Carolina trip, man. It's on.
May 6th, I'm opening up for Montana 300 at Reverb in Reading.
Okay. Yeah. You got a project out now? You working on a project?
I got a project out. Suave just dropped about a month ago, 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's on Spinnerella, SoundCloud, YouTube. I just dropped a video to Lost Me, and that's on YouTube. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Well, it was really nice having this conversation, laughs and everything else. We just sat here and hope it didn't bore you to death.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah, it was.
So, I guess Jason, who's coming next? We don't even have nobody. Do we got for next month?
I got somebody.
Did we already?
No.
Okay. I don't know. I can't keep up with myself.
No.
I
I'm
can't.
gonna talk to you about that after.
I can't keep up.
I want to get Money Major too.
I'm gonna get my
You
deal.
bringing one?
Huh?
You bringing one?
What?
Bring Uzi with you.
Alright.
Yeah, I ain't coming with him.
Oh shit.
He gotta do this shit on his own.
You an asshole.
Oh damn. Oh, you do have somebody marked down here, but anyway, that's a couple people. But
Oh yeah, Pyrex and Bags. On
Yeah.
26.
Yeah. For anybody that's interested in next week's show,
Shout out to them guys, Pyrex and Bags. That's my brother. Bags.
next Saturday, because I'm shooting this fucking video on Friday for DZ and Steve for bottles. Then turn around, they coming back here Saturday at like 5:30, I think he said. And they want to do an interview since DZ's in, because DZ lives in Houston. So DZ's flying in to do the video, and I think they're shooting another video on the 5th. I don't know what video that is. I got to find out what that is. But my man Linwood is supposed to be coming through. Linwood, he's been in the music scene. He hasn't been doing much lately, I don't believe, in the music scene. He's actually working with the youth in schools. He had the Truth Movement and the Lost. I can't remember what it is. I really don't want to say it and fuck it up. But he had another clothing line. So I'm supposed to have Linwood come through. I have to verify that. But DZ and Steve will be here next week. So tune in. Thank you for tuning in on Hard Body Facebook Live. Thank you for tuning in on the Baltimore Paparazzi YouTube channel. Thank you, Jason, for coming down, for bringing the guys down and everything. I really appreciate it. Had fun. Y'all be safe going back. See y'all the next time y'all come down, because I'm sure y'all gonna come down again.
August.
Well, yeah, we already know you coming down in August. It's solidified. It's already written in the chat. So yeah. So thank everybody. And play some music, and yeah, you all have a good week, and I'll see you next Saturday. I gotta find something. I'm gonna find something to play here. What do I want to play?
You can play Juice too.
Oh yeah, I could. Okay, so I'll see y'all next week.
What up, Lip? What up, Nate? Yeah. You better pull up on these niggas.